Hello, all lovely people. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, or welcome if you are new to my channel. So, today's video is all about my top Netflix recommendations, and they're going to be series only because I don't usually watch movies on Netflix. So, basically, I watched all these series during the quarantine period, but I'm suggesting these shows to you now because I formed my channel now only, that's why. So I have not categorized them in any particular order. I'm just randomly saying you what all shows I like. Some are hype, some are underrated. So I don't want to blabber a lot in this video. So without further ado, let's get into this video. Number one on the list is the Umbrella Academy. It follows the lives of seven extraordinary individuals who were born on the same day to mothers who showed no signs of pregnancy and later on were adopted by mysterious billionaire Sir Reginald Hargreaves and were trained to become superheroes. And as they grow up, they drift apart and lead their separate lives. So, as their father passes away, they reunite to uncover secrets of their upbringing and also save the world from an impending apocalypse. So, the characters are very unique and diverse. There's Luther, who has super strength, Allison, who can manipulate the reality with her words, Ben, who can summon tentacle like creatures, Klaus, who can communicate with the dead, Number 5, you can time travel, and Vanya, who initially has no powers but later on develops them. So I really enjoy watching this series. It's really binge worthy. I really enjoy the concept of time travel. So if you love the concept of time travel, you love it. It has mystery, humor, adventure all in one. I really love how well they manage all the seven characters into one frame, yet made them appear so complex and unique from each other. I really love how complex each and every sibling is and how they tell their stories so well throughout the series. So my favorite character would be number 5. He has the maximum screen time. So my favorite part is the intro to episode 2 where number 5 travels through time and gets stuck. Also the fight scenes are pretty cool, na? And the constant bickering between the siblings, that scenes are also pretty nice. So the ending of season 3 is insane with shocking twists. Season 1 tends to be a little dark, but later on seasons become more fun. So it has everything in it. Like, you just have to ask what is not there in it. It has time travel, apocalypse, humor, fight scenes, some scenes from the Vietnam War, assassins, and whatnot in this weird mess of wonderfulness. So it's an amazing series. I'll definitely recommend it. 2 on the list is Alias Grace, if that is how it is pronounced. I'm sorry. So it's based on Margaret Atwood's novel and it's about the life of Grace Marks, who's a young Irish immigrant in 19th century Canada. Basically, she is convicted of double murder and sentenced to life imprisonment. And some believe she's innocent, while others believe she's a cold-blooded murderer. So the series explores Grace's life and tries to uncover the truth behind the murders. And it also shows Dr. Simon Jordan, who is a psychiatrist and gets fascinated by Grace's case and tries to understand her mind. So as the story unfolds, we get a glimpse into Grace's life, her relationships, and the events leading to the murder. So we are left questioning about her innocence and whether she's hiding something. So it's a very well made, gripping series. So if you like a mystery, crime, historical type of series, you'll definitely love it. It has a lot of soul in it. I love it because it gets us interested to the human side, and I really love how Grace tells her side of the story. It's really captivating. Her expressions are brilliant. The main characters, I mean, it's awesome. And it's a very underrated series. I must say you should watch this series. It's amazing. Though the ending could have been better, but still it's worth a watch. Third series on the list is Ratchet. It's a thrilling drama series which follows the life of Mildred Ratchet, who is a nurse who arrives at a psychiatric center in Northern California, and we learn about her dark past and secrets. So it's really an engaging story and love the show. It's a fast-paced story with unexpected twists, and I really love the character of Mildred Ratchet. I mean, she is manipulative, cunning, intimidating, deadly, and she has her sweet spots too. So this show shows the horrific practices used to treat mental illnesses in the mid 20th century. I mean, what goes behind those closed doors in the hospital. So this show starts subtle and sharp, but by the third episode it brings in the spice, and soon after that everything comes into action. So it's a true psychological thriller, a masterpiece in itself. And I'm just waiting for season 2 to start and what will happen to Edmund and Mildred. Really waiting for it. So it's a must watch. Fourth on the list is Money Heist. It's a Spanish TV series which follows 8 criminals who come together to carry out the biggest heist of the history, led by a mastermind known as Professor. They plan to rob the Royal Mint of Spain and print billions of euros. So each member of this criminal gang takes up code names based on different cities such as Tokyo, Nairobi, etc. And as they enter the Royal Mint of Spain, they take in hostages, start printing the money, and also start negotiating with the police outside. It's a really suspenseful story with lots of twists and turns. I really love the character Berlin. His death was so shocking and astonishing. And I don't know where to start from. I'll just say random things about this show. There's so much to say about this show. I mean, it keeps you engaged throughout the series. It makes you cry, smile, laugh, and whatnot. And it gives equal focus to all the characters, making you feel even more attached to the show. So the blowing up of the tank at the end of season 3 is great. It's a roller coaster of emotions, thrills, and it's not a show, like it's a masterpiece, it's an emotion. And with every episode you start rooting for these criminals. I mean, we should be supporting the police, but instead we are supporting the criminals for them to succeed, to make a change system. Like they are those modern Robin Hoods, right? I wish there were more seasons, like, but it came to an end, yeah. I really feel bad about that. It's a genuine bank robbery, and the professor is a master at what he does. Once you start watching the show, you cannot stop watching, even though it's past your bedtime. You start clicking on each and every episode. I'm damn sure about it. So season 1 and 2 were phenomenal, and it sticks to the heist structure, and they carry out the plans pretty well. It's well executed. And season 3 to 5 are even better. I mean, the heist is even more exciting and grand, and the second heist makes it even more difficult to not binge watch this show. So I really love each and every character's personal story, their friendships, how they argue with each other, their disagreements and all. It looks like a big family to me. I'm going to tell a lot of spoilers about this show. I mean, a lot of people have watched this show, so of course it's okay to tell the spoilers. Like, the happiest part for me was when they could rob the bank and get away and could split the 2.4 billion euros to every person involved in the heist, even though the whole police was looking for them. And the saddest part for me is when Nairobi is, and when Rio is tortured. That was really bad. If you like money, heist, crime, you will really love this show. I'm damn sure about it. So talking about the characters, Tokyo is very brave, but she doesn't have that much brain. Like, and Nairobi is a smart, brave girl. Okay, and Denver is a sweetheart. I mean, Monica made a good decision choosing him. Rio had a chance, but he's a team player, and Raquel is a very kind-hearted cop. Even though she's very smart, but still. Moscow and Denver shared a very good dynamic as a father-son, and Helsinki and Oslo were amazing as twins. So at first we assumed them as robbers, but later on they turn out to be heroes, like we're glorifying them. That's the most coolest part about this show, right? And Professor is brilliant, and the song, of course, impacted me like anything. It was like I was kept on singing this song all the time, like Bella Ciao, Bella Ciao, Bella Ciao, 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 so it's a brilliant show. I can't stop talking about it. 5 on the list is Stranger Things. It is based in a town known as Hawkins, and it follows a group of kids who are in search of their missing friend Will Byers. And things take a crazy turn when they meet a mysterious girl with supernatural powers and they name her Eleven. And as the story unfolds, we come to know that there's a parallel dimension known as Upside Down where there's a very terrifying monster known as Demogorgon. And the kids, as well as the adults, have to fight against this creature or the monster and against the government who's trying to cover it all up. So when the show came out, I never gave a thought of watching it, but later on when I started watching it, it turned out to be such an amazing treat to my eyes. It has an incredible appeal to it, and I can't wait for season 5. And I'm really sad it's coming to an end. So it's a great show with great mystery elements and interesting plot twists. And according to me, season 1 was the best out of all. Season 4 was very horrifying and dramatic in terms of its visuals, like it was visually very appealing. But season 1 is the introduction of all, where we come to know about all the characters, and it's very nostalgic. So I really loved that season. Other seasons were also equally good, but still season 1 is my favorite. So I would really recommend this show to you all if you like comedy and thriller kind of shows. And I really like the bond between the characters, and the concept of the upside down is pretty cool. And the story is about fighting for what you believe and no one agrees to is really empowering. So my favorite character would definitely be Eleven because she is the binding force of this show. I mean, without her, the show would be incomplete, right? Vecna is also pretty cool. That's it I want to say about this show. So now let's go to the next. On the list is Derry Girls. It's a comedy drama series set in the 1990s in a small town called as Derry, Ireland. It follows the lives of 4 teenage girls, and the names are Erin, Orla, Claire, and Michelle, and the English cousin James, as they navigate the life through school, friendships, and family in a politically tense environment. So Erin is a very smart and opinionated girl who always finds herself in some sort of trouble. She's the main character and she's very delusional about her popularity. And Orla is the eccentric cousin of Erin and her head is always in clouds. Michelle is a wild and rebellious friend, and Claire is the quiet and studious one, but she always is in some sort of tension, like she's always nervous and jittery. Maybe that's her personality. And James is the English cousin who tries to fit into the group of girls and tries to adapt to the culture of Derry. So it's such a comforting show. It's so funny, like the Irish slang went over my head. I had to watch subtitles literally to understand what they were saying. I wish I could speak like them. Like every line is funny, every character is funny, be it mom, Aunt Sarah, grandpa, cousin Com, the hot priest. The scene in which they're in detention is very funny, and I really feel bad for James as they call him a gay or girl throughout. So the comic timing is brilliant. There's an extra about each character, but beware, there are a lot of F-bombs in this show, so watch it carefully in your privacy. So it's a very good show, very comforting show. It's a must watch. I would highly recommend. So the next show, that is the 7th show on the list, is Rashin Doll. It's a comedy drama series which follows the life of a young woman called as Nadia, and she is stuck in a mysterious time loop, and every time she dies she wakes up the same moment at her birthday party. So as the story unfolds, she tries to break open from this cycle and is determined to unravel the mystery, and is fed up of living in this time loop. And together with another person, Alan, who is stuck in a similar situation, they both try to unravel the mystery. Season 1 is brilliant. Like both Alan and Nadia were amazing. So season 1 explores mental illnesses such as suicide, depression, isolation, etc. in a very unique and original way. Season 2 takes the show to the next level. You know you have a problem, and even why, but you decide to move on, which is and make peace, which is beautiful yet painfully done. You need to pay strict attention to the clues that go into every scene, and you need to be very careful about that. So I really love the character of Nadia. She's not like those regular leads which are very positive. I mean, this character has issues, and I really love the way she talks. She is directionless and doesn't know which direction to go. Life is crazy, but she learns how to cope with it. I mean, she's crazy but in a hilarious way. So it's perfect dark humor, and every time two characters come together to relive the same day, it's so entertaining. But beware again, it has alcohol, drug abuse, and all those things. So be careful if you want to watch this show. Like if you like, definitely watch it. If it doesn't affect you, sure, I would recommend this show because I love it. The eighth show on the list is Wednesday. It is based on the life of a young girl, the adventures of a young girl called as Wednesday Adams. So in this series, Wednesday is all grown up and attending Nevermore Academy, which is a very peculiar boarding school with a mysterious past. So in this show, she basically navigates her teenage years, solving mysteries, dealing with supernatural abilities, and uncovering dark secrets. I really love this show. Like it's a very interesting show, especially Wednesday, Jenna Ortega's performance. I really love how she doesn't blink her eyes and her eyes are so big, like her expressions are on point. Each episode made me look forward to the next show. And I can't wait for season 2. It's so good and engaging. And it's like not based on Adam's family, it's based on Wednesday's character more. More importance given to Wednesday's character. And if you like Harry Potter, you will definitely love this show because it has some vibes to it of Harry Potter. Some elements which are similar to Harry Potter. And the character after Wednesday which I love the most is the Thing. Because without any voice and few fingers is able to express emotions, which is brilliant. And it was really heartwarming when Enid and Wednesday hugged each other. It was so cute. I mean, they are two completely different personalities, but still the chemistry and the bond they share is amazing. And the ending was quite unexpected about who the villain was. I mean, it was really sad from the point of view of Wednesday, but from our point of view, it's okay. Whatever it is, we just need to enjoy the show, right? So it was a really cool show. I really loved it. It was very hyped up, and I came to know about the show through TikToks and reels and all through that iconic dance. Like, Jesus said. Yeah, that's the dance which really inspired me to watch this show. So if you also inspired by this dance, please do watch this show. Ninth show on the list is Cable Girls. It's again a very underrated show, not a very talked about show. So it's a Spanish TV series, a drama series set in the 1920s, and it follows the life of four women and who work as switchboard operators in a telecommunication company in Madrid. I can't get enough of this series. The music, the actor, the scenes, the costumes, everything. Like it shows the plight of women, the troubles of women during that time. It's very saddening. Friendship between the main characters is very real and honest. And but I didn't like the unhappy ending. The girls deserved a better ending, like based on what all they went through and what all they did for others. And the ending gave me a very weird feeling. After character of Lydia Aguilar, her courage and composure in every situation whenever it was needed. The focus of the show is on women's liberation and equality, and it gives us a message that we should keep on fighting for what we believe in. It was a really good show and it was worth my time. Pretty good. So I end this video really fast and talk about the last show, which is Marcela. It's a really cool show. It's really suspenseful and engaging. I really love the performance of Anna Friel as Marcela, and it has a lot of twists and turns that really pulled me into the show. And every season gets better, and I couldn't get enough of it. I mean, from the beginning, we cannot get a clear idea who the murderer is. So we need to find it till the end who the murderer is. And season 3 was the best out of all. So it's a really good series and underrated again. So definitely must watch. You should watch it. These were all the series that I recommend to you to watch on Netflix. And if you like this video, please share, like and subscribe to my channel. And please keep supporting and I'll make more videos like this. Till then, bye.